Today, we're diving into a film that is truly shocking and shatters conventional morality, titled Girls from Dubai. This movie premiered in Poland in 2021, so why is it only coming to light in 2024? The reason is simple. Immediately after its premiere, it was banned and suppressed. The film's content touched upon certain powerful interest groups. I can honestly say that after watching this movie, my understanding of morality felt like it was rubbed on the ground. It's truly beyond imagination how evil human nature can be. There are only things you haven't thought of, not things they wouldn't do. The explicit scenes in this film are just the tip of the iceberg. Without further ado, let's look at the opening of the film. Right from the start, a warning appears. This film is not for children. Viewer discretion is advised. No need to say how many explicit scenes are in the movie. What surprised me most is that this film is based on a true story. It then mentions that it's based on police, prosecutor, and court records and conversations with the lead actresses. The last sentence is, "Thank you for the trust and openness of all those who shared their stories with us." What do these two sentences mean? It means that some of the extras in the film are actual victims who were affected. They didn't hesitate to act in the explicit scenes, exposing the ugly truth about the capitalist sharks. To put it simply, the lowly island game is nothing in the eyes of the Middle Eastern elite. All of this was conceived by the Middle Eastern tycoons. Saying more would spoil it. So let's dive into the content that shatters conventional morality. Right. From the beginning of the film, the dialogue is shocking. Two women in special professions are chatting. They are our two protagonists. The blonde girl is named Emmy, and the short-haired girl is Anna. Seeing the captain of a football team, Emmy excitedly says, "I know him. He slept with me, and I even have his name tattooed on my neck." Perhaps Anna didn't like Emmy's bragging, so she changed the channel. Seeing this rock star, Emmy excitedly says, "I know him too. My mom used to go with him and even made $150,000 from him. Do you know how much my mom made from him last year? About $150,000, a true benefactor." From this, it's clear that this blonde girl has been in this profession since her mother's generation. Afterward, a luxurious car comes to pick them up. These special girls are different from streetwalkers. They are collectively called high-class escorts. As the name suggests, these girls only serve high-end clients. In Anna's eyes, every woman has a price. As long as the price is right, they will perform. Dubai is a paradise for women. If you're lucky enough, a single day with a client can earn you more than a streetwalker makes in a year. Moreover, no one here knows what you've done. You can perfectly earn enough money and then return home to find a good husband. It's clear that Anna, who has been in this special profession for many years, has severely distorted values. The scene shifts back to 2000, Anna's childhood. At that time, she was just a clever, quick-witted girl whose dream was to participate in a beauty pageant and be on the cover of her favorite magazine. But sadly, her family was not well off. They didn't even have money for the competition. To get money, Anna came up with a trick, selling her looks to trick money from street thugs. One could say that everyone is born with different talents, and Anna's talent was quickly grasping human psychology. She managed to reach the beauty pageant venue. Because Anna had a liberal, daring personality, she left a deep impression on everyone. She thought she had a sure spot in the top 3. Unexpectedly, she lost because of a pair of shoes. The cheap high heels she bought fell off when she walked off the stage. Embarrassed, she walked backstage and happened to see the previous year's champion, Emmy, the special girl who appeared at the beginning of the film. So how did these two get together? Don't rush. We'll continue watching. This failure dealt a heavy blow to Anna, so she cried in the restroom. She never dreamed that this place would become a turning point in her life. A gentleman appeared before Anna. Seeing her in tears, he couldn't help but comfort her. He said that the title of Miss only serves as decoration. As long as she has a rich backer, she will become the next Miss. Before he finished speaking, Emmy walked over. Only then did Anna realize that this beauty pageant, despite its large scale and media coverage, was actually just a place for rich people to choose companions. How should I explain it? I think it's like going to a dance club. The gentleman who contacted Anna was one of the major shareholders behind the pageant. The women he wanted to sleep with never failed. Of course, this included Anna. Luckily, just as things were about to escalate, Anna's mother burst in. But shamefully, she had no persuasive power. Why? The reason is tragic. When her mother was young, her father left. She raised her daughter alone. To have a stable income, she constantly changed boyfriends to maintain their lives. The last boyfriend, who was quite stable, opened a bookstore for Anna's mother. But in Anna's eyes, her mother was just selling herself for money, no different from her. To fulfill her dream of becoming a beauty queen, Anna decided to leave home and join Emmy and her mother. On the path to pursuing her career, unspoken rules are definitely unavoidable. After that, she went to a room and made a deal with the shareholder. One could say this process was very intense, but it certainly can't be shown here. Just imagine it. After this, Anna felt enlightened. Emmy told her that we are different from ordinary girls. We are high-class escorts. Serving well for one day can earn you as much as a streetwalker makes in a year. This statement was not wrong. In just one night, Anna earned a thick wad of cash. But what disappointed Anna a little was that 70% of that money was taken by Emmy's mother. Emmy's mother told her, "You're young. While you're healthy, work hard. You're new here. You don't understand anything. Of course, you have to listen to Mom." Afterward, Anna became possessed, refusing no request from clients, no matter how strange. As a mother, she was overjoyed because she could take 70% of Anna's earnings. The most lucrative way to earn money was to fulfill clients' filming requests. To reward Anna, her mother specifically arranged a trip to Dubai for her. But Anna never expected that here, she would encounter the second turning point in her life. Anna suddenly realized that the work she was doing was not the ceiling of the prostitution world. Above high-class escorts was another class. They frequented private parties, interacting with the top figures of society. If she could enter this circle, earning money would no longer be a problem. So, how to enter this circle? For Anna, it wasn't difficult. Don't forget her talent, knowing how to grasp human psychology, especially men's. Anna had previously recognized the bearded man in front of her as a tycoon, the one responsible for finding girls for private parties. So, Anna seized the opportunity, brought the $10,000 she had just earned to the gambling table, and deliberately lost to the bearded man just to make an impression on him. How much? $25,000. I bet all of it. Use your $25,000 to buy my friend. For a night. Why not you? She's a cover model, not me. Because of this card game, Anna decisively abandoned the beauty queen tycoon. Her mother, of course, couldn't understand this decision and scolded her fiercely. Clearly, her vision was too narrow. Some women swim their whole lives and can't reach. Sure, but some only do it once and are already ashore. Anna's mother was the former. Soon after, Anna indeed received a surprise. The bearded man proactively invited Anna to his private party, but asked her to bring 10 girls on a yacht. This was a huge deal for Anna's mother. She would take 70% from each girl. 10 girls meant an enormous sum of money. Only then did Anna's mother truly acknowledge her daughter's ability. However, Anna was very intelligent. As mentioned earlier, this circle was for high-class girls. Ordinary streetwalkers would definitely not be allowed. In other words, none of the girls her mother had were qualified. So, how to find suitable people? At this moment, Anna again showed her intelligence. She leveraged Emmy's reputation as a beauty queen. Emmy was about to do a photo shoot for a fashion magazine. The editor-in-chief definitely had more connections to girls, and all of them were girls who could be on magazine covers. Just like that, Anna secured the support of the first group of girls. However, this conversation wasn't smooth. These girls were all cover models, not prostitutes, but they couldn't resist the huge temptation. Just like the saying at the beginning of the film, in Anna's eyes, everyone has a price in their heart. A luxurious yacht, no fees, fun and earning. Money. Very quickly, 10 girls were gathered. Even the waitress, who was regularly used for discussions, proactively asked for a chance to earn money, even though she had a boyfriend who was a reporter. Soon after, the first group of girls was taken to a resort in France. The first step upon arrival was to explain the rules, only allow clients to approach them. They were not allowed to proactively disturb clients. During this time, all their food, accommodation, and travel expenses were free. Very quickly, 3 Middle Eastern tycoons appeared. They were princes from Dubai. When the music started, the Ba scene became unrestrained. Here, I can only choose the main points to tell. Some explicit scenes will be omitted. It was discovered that these 3 princes were brothers. The eldest brother, the one with the small braid, was different from his 2 younger brothers. He preferred romantic love. The target he chose was the waitress. After dinner, the waitress, Leah, said she might be in love. This prince seems to genuinely love me. He took me to see a movie, cooked for me, and even chatted with me all night. For Anna's mother, this was wonderful because 70% of Leah's earnings would go to her. Next, the turning point arrived. As mentioned earlier, Anna's mother and Anna had very different visions. Anna's mother only saw immediate benefits, while Anna thought further ahead. Seeing Anna becoming increasingly close to John, the bearded man, her mother felt extremely uneasy. She broke the rules and took Emmy to seduce the prince. The prince was discussing business that day, making the situation extremely awkward. However, John didn't scold Anna's mother. Of course, it was because of Anna. But he warned Anna that to reach a new level, she had to let go of those burdens, her mother and Emmy. There was also another reason. John seemed to have fallen for Anna, but at this moment a difficult problem arose. As mentioned earlier, the waitress, Leah, thought she had become Cinderella, noticed by the Prince of Dubai. But in reality, it wasn't so. A similar statement was uttered by another girl, making Leah heartbroken and causing a scene right there. This was a critical blow to Anna, almost ruining her career. Luckily, John had feelings for her and spoke up for her in front of the prince. Soon after, Anna was called privately into a luxurious car. She thought she would be severely criticized. Unexpectedly, she was highly praised by the Prince of Dubai. At this moment, the most classic line of the film appears, which can also be said to be a subtle satire of Poland. The prince said, "Women and horses are the 2 greatest gifts God has bestowed upon the world. Poland has both." What does this mean? It means that in Poland, you can not only ride horses but also women. Afterward, the prince gave Anna a pair of glass shoes and even invited her to the next party, but asked Emmy to find 50 more girls, not overlapping with the previous ones. Finally, the prince told Anna not to bring her mother and Emmy, but Anna made a big mistake. She went easy on her mother, couldn't bear to abandon them. After returning to Poland, Anna became famous overnight. With money, she also established a name for herself in aristocratic circles. Her work involved only 2 things: organizing large-scale beauty pageants and singing competitions. The sole purpose was to find educated, elegant girls to serve the Middle Eastern tycoons. During this time, the appearance of a man could be said to have changed Anna's entire life. This man was named Peter, a local from a well-off family. His father owned a horse farm, and he would later inherit his father's business. For the current Anna, one could say they were a perfect match. The 2 quickly started dating and progressed, very quickly. Soon, they met Peter's parents. What's the most important thing when meeting parents? Of course, it's to assess Anna's education and temperament. At this moment, although Anna pretended to be very natural, don't forget that Peter's father, after all, owned a horse farm and had also played around outside. When he heard Anna bring the Middle Eastern tycoon's saying to the dinner table, he immediately knew that this woman was definitely not simple, because this saying was a tasteless joke about Polish people, very common in high society. There was even a proverb, "God's most wonderful creatures are women and horses, and Poland is famous for both." That dinner ended unhappily. Anna also left embarrassed. In her anger that night, she had a fierce argument with her mother. Until now, her mother had always believed that Anna owed all her current success to her, so she demanded a larger percentage. Anna immediately turned cold, saying that all of this was her own doing and her mother was useless except for causing trouble. Finally, she parted ways with the mother she had collaborated with for many years. At this moment, Anna had become her mother's role, and it was also at this moment that she stepped into the abyss, becoming Poland's biggest madam. Finally, after careful selection, she chose the desirable girls, but there were only 49, including celebrities, cover models, and daughters of prominent families. Most importantly, there were underage girls, still missing one person to complete the number. She even approached the flight attendant from that day. This time, after having enough, John was very happy. The reason was simple. Today's private party hosted all the influential figures of Dubai. The prince's father was about to leave, and today's meeting was to decide who would be the next king of Dubai. This meant that the girls serving this time would receive extremely generous benefits. At the same time, John, seizing the momentum, proactively invited Anna to meet his parents, implying he wanted to take their relationship further. But at this moment, an extremely awkward situation occurred. Anna's Polish boyfriend, Peter, actually tracked her all the way to Dubai. At this moment, John felt deeply betrayed, never expecting Anna to secretly have a boyfriend. Anna also began to hesitate. Should she return to a normal life or continue to sink into this luxurious, depraved life? But there was one thing Anna overlooked. All her current success was inseparable from one person, John. It was John who constantly praised Anna in front of the prince, giving Anna the opportunities she had today. But now Anna had betrayed John, so of course he would try to bring her down. Actually, it wasn't about bringing her down. If John let go, the girls under Anna's command would face extreme difficulties. As a result, that very night, Anna's girls were robbed. At the same time, they were also reported. It's important to know that in the Middle East, this profession is strictly forbidden, so the penalties are severe. In other words, no matter if you're a high-class lady or whatever, you now have to abandon everything and flee. Especially Leah, she had just earned $50,000 by satisfying a client's desires. The result was that she was robbed clean that night. The subsequent conversation became even more explosive. Will they give us our money back? Are you crazy? Who would give it back? I don't know. The police will surely find the money in the hotel. Don't you realize? It's very likely that the hotel staff robbed us. Peter will definitely give us our money back. I must see him. A message from Peter says, "Can you call him?" Wake up, girl. Don't even dream of getting on the yacht again. Please don't abandon me. The ship sails tomorrow and I'm broke. I told you not to come, but you're like a foolish child, insisting on coming. I was foolish to agree to let you come. So you want to go home? Give me back your passport. Do you think you're a 5-year-old? You bitch, you have a week to find clients to compensate us for the damages. And my share too, understood? From this, it can be seen that this Anna was even more despicable than her mother. The subsequent process became even more explosive. John not only let go and ignored them, but also suggested some more interesting games to the princes. It was these interesting games that treated women as nothing. You can imagine all the disgusting things that happened to these girls. She defecated on him, and he paid. After 2 days of washing, the girls were almost unbearable. Anna intended to end it all, but unexpectedly, the second prince took an interest in her. Finally, tragedy struck. Anna smashed a wine bottle on him. This play also ended tragically. To survive and get off the yacht, Anna was forced to compromise, with John eventually sleeping with him. However, at this moment, trouble struck. Anna found Leah's money bag in the bedside cabinet. Only then did Anna realize that the previous robbery was a staged play by Leah and the police, surely to take revenge on Anna. Anna was foolish enough to make Emmy compensate her for the damages. This hellish torture earned the girls very little money. Through this incident, Anna also realized that her career was effectively over. In this world, there is no Cinderella story at all. No matter how beautiful you are, you're just a plaything for tycoons. From then on, Anna decided to turn over a new leaf and return to a simple life, accepting Peter's proposal. While she was enjoying the romance, Leah, unwilling to accept her fate, jumped into the sea and gave up. Soon after, Anna's child was born. The birth of the child signaled the official end of her luxurious and depraved life. Only now did Anna learn that Leah had given up, but she didn't want to take responsibility for it. Who knows how much time passed? The life Anna wanted didn't seem to be as she wished. She always felt like someone was secretly following her. Who was it? It was John, the tycoon's henchman. A long time had passed. Peter had long forgotten who he was, but Anna knew very well. No reason, no entry into the Three Jewels Hall. Immediately after, John made a demand, asking Anna to once again attend a private party organized by the prince. Anna naturally refused, saying, "Don't you see my family and my current life?" But Anna didn't know that these things were not within her control. As long as she had ever been in this industry, there would definitely be a stain. Anna's stain was very clear. Those previous videos. That's right, John sent them to Anna's father-in-law. Anna's father-in-law was looking for an excuse for Anna to leave his son, so it was a perfect match. Anna was driven out of the house and even her daughter was taken away. This was Anna's last limit, so at this moment she felt numb, no other way. Anna had no choice but to return to her old profession, seek out Emmy and her mother, and agree with John to attend the Prince of Dubai's party, making a comeback. Soon after, the three of them arrived at the Dubai Palace. The party here was mainly about luxury. The girls were almost completely nude, as were the men. They were all prey here. Soon after, the Prince of Dubai took Anna into the bedroom. What Anna didn't expect was that it was all a trap. This time John came here not to invite Anna to any party, but to take revenge for the previous prince. Why didn't he take revenge on Anna back then? The reason was simple, because at that time, he wasn't king yet. Everything had to follow his older brother. But now it was different. He had directly killed his older brother and inherited the throne. It's clear that he was much more ruthless than his older brother. In his eyes, all Eastern European women were prey, playthings, not even considered human. At this moment, Anna realized she was in danger and immediately wanted to escape, but it was too late. How could she possibly cross this scorching desert? Alone? Finally, she was caught and subjected to extremely cruel treatment. The good news was that they didn't kill Anna, but released her to return home. Back home, the first thing she did was visit her daughter. But at this very moment, a pair of handcuffs clamped down on her. That's right, her past evil deeds finally caught up with her. At this moment, the twist arrived. Remember that someone secretly appeared near Anna's house earlier? This person was actually not John, but Leah's boyfriend. To avenge his girlfriend, as a reporter, he thoroughly investigated his girlfriend and found that Poland's biggest madam was Anna. Afterward, the police summoned the victims. What surprised the police was that their testimonies were almost identical. They all pointed to Anna, saying that she was the mastermind and that she took all the money. The truth was indeed so. She was even greedier than her mother. If not for her greed, Leah would not have jumped into the sea and given up. But among these women, one understood. Emmy. It's not her fault. Why aren't those men here? Politicians, athletes, celebrities, priests, married Arabs, they have fun, do what they want, but are still considered saints. When we leave, transactions move online. You'll never stop this. Men can do anything, right? After listening to these recordings, Anna didn't resist and confessed the whole truth. Afterward, she was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Due to good behavior, she was released in 2011. After her release, Anna wrote a book to make a living. After going through a cycle, she ended up living like her mother, raising her child alone. But at this point, some of you might wonder, wasn't her daughter taken away by her father? Don't rush. The answer will be revealed soon. Only now did the protagonist reveal that her daughter was actually not Peter's child, but John's. If so, Peter naturally wouldn't want to raise someone else's child. In other words, that day at her father-in-law's house, her crying and saying she loved Peter were all fake. It can be said that Anna's entire life was an act, and it remained unchanged until the very end. The introduction at the end of the film is even more shocking. Every year, nearly 1 million people from Poland are trafficked to the Middle East, mostly women and children. The film ends here. If you enjoyed it, you can watch the original film. Life is not a fairy tale. Dreams of changing your life through beauty often come with a heavy price. Girls from Dubai is a warning to those who blindly chase material wealth and lose the true values of life. The value of a film lies in its reputation, and the value of a film review lies in its feelings. Today's story ends here. Thank you for watching. What do you think of this film? Please comment below.